I'm gonna teach you guys the secret to becoming an explosive, fast athlete. Now I'm gonna specifically talk about wrestling because that's what I coach, but I actually heard this from a baseball coach explaining how to get acceleration on your swing. Now, in order to be explosive, you have to be loose. What I mean by that is acceleration, explosiveness, speed happens from flexing your muscles. It's the act of your muscles being loose and going too tight, or going from not being flexed to flexing. And the speed at which you flex your muscles is essentially how fast you can accelerate, okay? Now with wrestling, a lot of kids come in that are very strong and probably could be very explosive, but they tend to just constantly flex their muscles. So they'll grab onto their opponents and they'll just flex and squeeze. Now when they do that, not only can their opponent feel every movement they make, which is a separate issue, but they have trouble exploding into their shots because they're already flexed. So if you want to build that explosiveness, what you want to do is you want to start being more loose and then snapping into your shots or into your snap downs or whatever technique you're doing. You want to start out loose, right? You want to start out not flexing and then explode into it. So any of those wrestlers out there that are having trouble being explosive, maybe you're being too stiff. Obviously, the other aspect could be you just don't have enough muscle. Your muscles aren't explosive. So obviously strength training and speed training and ladder drills and stuff like that can increase your explosiveness. But in general, when you're out there on the mat, you can't be flexing the entire time. You want to be loose in certain positions, not flexing, and then explode. Like if I'm snapping somebody down, I'm not flexing the whole time before I snap down. Directly before I snap down, I'm going to loosen my arms up and then whip them down to the mat. Same thing with my shots. So next time you're out on the mat, loosen up a little bit to explode into your attacks.